If you're trying to lose weight and you're constantly hungry, craving snacks, or struggling to keep the weight off, there is a very high chance you're missing one key thing, and that is fiber. So today I'm going to explain why weight loss without enough fiber is extremely difficult. I can't stress it enough, and often unsustainable. The likelihood that the weight will come back is very, very high. So what is fiber? So let's start simple. Fiber is the part of plant that your body cannot fully digest. It's found in vegetables, fruit, beans, lentils, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. Unlike carbohydrates or fats, fiber doesn't get broken down into calories the same way. So it moves through your digestive system and does very important jobs along the way. So I'm going to go into detail about these jobs in following videos, but at the moment I want to talk about why diets fail without fiber. And if somebody's on diet and they don't know what fiber is, they must learn as soon as possible. So most diets focus on calories, protein, and cutting things out, but they forget about fullness. You need to be full. If you're on a diet and you feel like you're constantly hungry, like you're thinking about food all the time, like you can't even focus properly because half of your brain is asking, when am I eating next? That's not you being weak. That's not you lacking discipline. That's your body trying to protect you. So when you don't eat enough fiber, food moves through you quickly. And that's what we don't want. You'll feel full for a short time and then suddenly you're hungry again. Your blood sugar goes up fast and then it drops. And when it drops, your brain basically says, find food now. That's how blood sugar spikes work. So you end up feeling like you're fighting yourself. And honestly, that's exhausting. So you shouldn't have to spend your whole day battling hunger. That's not what we want. Fiber is what makes weight loss feel calmer. So let me explain that visually. Some types of fiber, especially soluble fiber, absorb water. So imagine putting chia seeds in water. If you've ever seen it happen, they turn into gel. So the same thing happens with fiber when it gets to your stomach. So the gel that's produced when you eat something with fiber slows down digestion. It slows down how fast sugar enters your bloodstream. It keeps food in your stomach longer. And when your stomach stays fuller for longer, your brain receives the signal, I'm satisfied. And that's what changes everything. So let's talk about blood sugar in simple terms. When you eat carbohydrates, they break down into glucose, which is sugar in your blood. Your body releases insulin, and insulin is like key. It helps to move sugar from your blood into your cells to be converted into energy. But when blood sugar rises very fast, insulin rises very fast, and when it spikes so quickly, it's designed to suddenly drop. An hour and a half after eating, making you feel tired, hungry, and craving more sugar. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when you've eaten sugary breakfast or carbohydrate-rich breakfast, and then an hour after you're already hungry. So what fiber does, instead of a spike and crash, you get a gentle curve, so more stable energy. It's fewer cravings and less overeating. There's another important piece. Your gut contains trillions of bacteria. This is called microbiome. Most of these bacteria are very, very helpful, and they need fiber as food, as their fuel. So when you feed these bacteria fiber, they produce substances that support metabolism, support appetite control, and reduce inflammation. And that's exactly what you want when you're trying to lose weight. When you don't eat enough fiber, you don't feed these beneficial bacteria, and over time that often leads to weight gain. So your system is off balance. Weight loss is not just about eating less. You have to know that. It's about being able to eat in a way that feels sustainable. You're not going to be on calorie deficit, cutting everything out forever. So what we want is you feeling happy, energized, and without excess weight. And the fiber helps. You feel full on fewer calories. That's what everybody wants. You control appetite naturally. You have less cravings. And you don't get energy drops when you feel like without the coffee you're not going to make it. So you support gut health by eating more fiber. And without it, dieting feels like constant restriction. It's like pure sadness. Like I've been there. With fiber, it feels calmer. So if you've been blaming yourself for lack of discipline, it might not be discipline. It might simply be missing fiber. You have to try it. Before cutting out more food, try adding some in. That often shifts everything. So if this sounded helpful, if you want to know more, subscribe for more realistic weight loss advice. And I also do personalized coaching, so you'll find some info about that in the description.